Hold on a minute, you shouldn't be making any sort of noise. Right. Alright, new game. Survival. Alright, let's pick somewhere interesting at least, shall we? Borea. Do you know what, let us try... Let's go with Borea. Roll a few. Is there anything I want in particular? Maybe... maybe... like... Geoactive? I'll take Geoactive with whatever else you roll. Sure. Sounds great. Start game. Let us get my peoples in. Got to get the people in. Why are you taking so long? Never used to take this long. I wonder if the updates changed it. Oh no, it's because I moved it from the SSD to the hard drive. This is my own fault that it takes a minute. Okay. I hope it doesn't affect the actual gameplay. If so, we'd have to change it back. Right, so ideally we want a farmer, a digger, and a cook to start with. Right. I mean, no, because you're a farmer. You're a farmer. Allergic to floral scent, you can't be, you're a farmer. Animal lover, increased husbandry, yes. Researching, no. Farming, ranching, animal lover, shabby dress up, that's perfectly fine. Binge eater, sticker bomber, all fine. We will have to name this one. Who should I name it after? I should name it after people from the stream, really. Alright, so we've got Meep Meep. 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 We've got... who else? Grand Torpedo. Grand Torpedo. And of course, Catalina is Calista. Okay, name the colony. The Struggle Collective. That was a V, collective. Embark. Meep Meep, you just got named after a character, or you got a character named after you. Oop, there's Meep Meep. Okay, if that's going to get fun. No, it just takes a second. Okay, so once it's running, it's fine. Okay, so we definitely start digging this out. We do want that water too. Meep's in the building. Alright, so what do we do? Alright, we get to building really. I'm actually going to build over this side, so if we leave like 1, 2, 3, so that's a ladder, 2 gaps, and then I want like 20 wide for a room. There, yeah. A little bit extra speed. Won't kill you. Alright, G, yeah, just got to remember the right buttons for this. That there. Because this will be your bedrooms. And then over here I guess there will be toilets. It's G, not E. G, not E. So 1, 2, 3, then I want 20 deep. That's 19, that's 20. Just let that naturally evaporate. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Furniture, beds. So door, then a gap, then beds. then door, then a gap, then beds. Okay, easy peasy, easy peasy. And yeah, you're unhappy, I know, but you've got nothing at the moment, so you know, just chill out. Right, so we'll leave it. These toilets aren't permanent anyway, so we just stick a like 1, 2, 3, just out the back there. Right. Start bearing our way down to get some water because it's essential. Plumbing, pitch pump. Okay. Right, we then need to plan out where the kitchen's going to go, where we're going to put food. We need to start growing stuff. We need to start researching. So that really does mean we've got to dig out plenty of space. Alright, we can go a bit faster now. Hello, Wanmong. Daddy chill, I'd never chill, man. I chilled once, got too cold. Alright. So we're set up for 8 dupes. I'm holding up, I'm holding up. Am I new to this game? Nah, man. Spent too many hours playing it. But I really do enjoy it, so you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do need to build like carbon capture over here for food. Would be the easiest with the bedrooms being there. Man, it is. Like, I even don't make it a space that often because I just get obsessed with running like a really nice base. I absolutely enjoy it. Yeah, you got no oxygen, but you do though, you do. This carbon will capture down here, we'll put a little bit of a food bin down here, that'll be beautiful. If we dig to there, just go with a bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. Let's move it back 1 further, that gets you access to down here. And then we just on a stick, we haven't got research done. I can't build copies of those either, can't cheat that. You cannot cheat that one. Right, so flooring. And then we want to get stations for sure, give us the basic research. If we'll put the power at the back. Give me the battery, give me the battery, give me the battery. Right, because this will be research and probably food for now. So let's just run that along there. Okay, so stations, research, job done. The start always takes a good solid minute. Because I don't want to bother with the food production until we got this sorted, because otherwise it's just going to rot, especially if you don't keep it cold. It will rot eventually in there without being kept cold, but at least this will slow it down a lot. Chlorine would be good, cold chlorine anyway. We'll have to do that later though. Probably when we go through this, because we can pump out the chlorine straight into our food pit. Enjoy it, mate. Try not to give yourself a mistake. Did anyone get a skill yet? No. It's because we're only 2 days in, because the speed mod is not installed anymore. Okay. Never mind. Dangerous questions to be asking, man. What kind of poor? Just assume it's the worst kind and go from there. Whatever your definition of worst kind is. Right, we do also want to get a bunch of these oxyferns planted as well. But water's going to be the issue for quite some time. Unless I find like a cool slush geyser or something. We do have water up there as well. But I could probably drain that into there or into a puddle here. Something like that. Man, I told you it's a dangerous question to ask. No one wants to talk about their. Well, it's not that. Well, not necessarily. I don't want to talk about it, but everyone's worried that whatever they watch is the wrong kind. You know. It's just that slight bit of concern that am I the only one that watches this? Am I the only one that gets off to this? The answer usually is no. There are 7 billion people. Odds are someone's going to be interested in what you're interested in. Yeah, you're going to complain about oxygen pretty soon, aren't you? But until you get everything built, there's not a lot I can do. Another way to drain more carbon out. Should work in our benefit short term anyway. My favourite Soviet, oh man. I mean, Stalin's the obvious choice, but no. NKVD era Putin. I hope you know what I mean by that. It is a hard question, man. But no, NKVD Putin, man. When he was kind of like a Russian spy. There's a great picture of him hanging around Ronald Reagan. What a question. What a question. That's my favourite Soviet. Right, okay, can we get this done now? Can you work on getting the research done so we can start growing stuff? New printable. What you got for me? Oxyferns are too awesome to just leave. Right, okay, now we've got some water. That's a great start. Or almost have some water. There we go, we have water. Right, which means growing is now possible. I actually think opening up to these guys here would be beneficial. I've never been asked my favourite Soviet before, but yeah, that would be my favourite Soviet. This is pretty cold, this ethanol. That's pretty good stuff. Right. Desperately need to get all that done, so we'll start with that as research goes. When anyone can do it. 20k calories. About 6 days worth of food. Stupid shine bug. Hold on. I would agree, Putin a good chap, but I would go for Stalin, personal favourite. Man, I got a deep love for Stalin. Like, I not like I think he was the best person that ever lived, not in that way. But there's a couple of quotes from him and like some diary entries and stuff where like it actually you kind of feel for him a little bit. It's like when his wife died and what he wrote in his diary was kind of heartbreaking. So yeah, Stalin was an interesting man. Even when his son tried to commit suicide, all he said was, "See, you can't even shoot straight." So yeah, Stalin, he's a interesting fellow. $25k food. About 7 days. 7, maybe 8 days. 8 days, yeah. 3k a day, roughly. Can you perhaps do this? It's been on back order for ages. Right, this should dump more carbon in here, which in turn should force more oxygen out here, being a win-win for all of us. Are we actually going to get this done? Oh my days, it's actually getting done. Right. So if we think about how to lay the next part out, so we need food and we need a kitchen. Bedrooms, bathroom, research, maybe second bedrooms, farms, kitchen, dining room. Yeah, okay, we have dining room and the bedrooms outside, farms this side. Okay, yeah. I can see that working. In the meantime, we'll just give you some other little jobs to do. Man, this is all so slow without the speed mod. Can I do anything about that? Let's just quickly save. Main menu. Mods. Lower bridges, festive decor, blueprints. Do I really need to go through Steam to do that? Apparently so. Alright, hold on just a moment. Alright, where are you? Oxygen not included. Workshop. Fan tiles, no. I just want the speed mod. How do I check out what ones I've used? It says I'm subscribed, but it hasn't been updated in forever. Alright, fine. I've got to find man, just bear with me while I sort this, because the speed mod really is kind of key to me. I subscribe, bigger camera zoom out, no. Blueprints, yes, I do want blueprints, do we have it? Buildable natural tile, pimp part rule, that's fine. Blueprints is out of date. Wow, so I can't actually use them if they're out of date. Okay, go back. Blueprints. So why have my mods not been updated? What? Man, I play all the time. Just check at any time, man. I'm always about. I'll be playing one of like 15 different games. I've got a bunch that I'm trying to work through at the moment, and of course I'm trying to improve my but I can't use them. This sucks. Do I really have to do it by going for a hunt, or is there an easier way? Yeah, man, loads of games. So ones I've been playing lately are, so I play CS:GO. I'm not bad at it. I'm not amazing. Hell Architect, Mini Motorways, Oxygen Not Included, Prison Architect, Slay the Spire, Trackmania Nations Forever, and I'll pretty much play any game that looks good to me now. I refuse to get locked into just playing a handful. So, where do I find... How do I... Well, gen new features, base game spaced out. Speed. Let's just try searching speed. Yeah. Please tell me this is up to date. Speed control. Yes, okay, happy days. Yeah, Trackmania, man. I'm not the best of the best, but you know, I hold a couple of world records, and you know, I really do enjoy the struggle that comes with that game. I really do. Right, okay. So hopefully, speed mod is working. Now, it won't take forever. Because ice, yes, because ice. Because ice is great. Even if it is a horrible mess to start with, it's brilliant. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Whee! Now I don't have to spend all day waiting for stuff. So what was it? Two ice world records, a khaki world record, and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, man, I love Trackmania. Love it. 2 to 4 hours of that every day. Every bloody day. Right, can you finish doing some form of research so we can start growing food? Not yet. Research again. Harder, faster, stronger. I kind of do want to get expanding out, looking for some geysers. Right, so if we go like this, dig that one up, a pip should plant it, then we can start looking out this way. Let's check what's over here. DBD. Go fish. What's DBD? Dragon Ball dude? I don't know. DBD. You haven't even started the second level research. Come on, get to it. Oh, they're getting skills now. This is what we were waiting for. Yeah, hard digging. Off you go. Alright, I'm not seeing any vents around this way. Food? Not yet. Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. I know the name, but I don't remember playing it. Let's have a look. Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Don't you play noise, I don't care about you. So what's the go? It is a 4 vs 1 horror game. Savage killer and the other 4 players are survivors trying to escape the killers being caught and killed. That sounds like a laugh. It's only $7.50. Alright, I'll add it to the wish list. Add to your wish list. Alright, that sounds like it'd be funny. Alright, no more distractions. Back on the colony. Someone else got a skill. You're farming. Oh yeah, we don't have a dedicated researcher, that's why this is taking long. Never mind. Alright, okay, this is the edge of the map. It's a huge chunk of neutronium right there. So digging this way would be interesting. No printables available. What you got? It's your main game. It's wild. I need to get like a zombie game of some description. Maybe Black Ops 2, the original. Well, not the original, but the one that really set it off. Because I miss playing zombie games. I miss killing stuff like that. So I don't really want you. I don't really want you either. And you can't dig. Mechatronics engineer. General Dog's body? Do you know what? Let's have it. Needs a name. Wang Wong. You're in. Right. Apparently people are idle. We can't be having that. So let's get you on the road to there. And you on the road to there. Right, so we found the edge of the map here. So, did we find anything below? Didn't see anything below. We don't know how high up we are, so that could be worth a check. We're obviously not very low because we've got no oil. Let's continue exploring this way. Oh, and you like to research apparently, awesome. So where are we at? We're almost on the first set of food tiles. Get ourselves out of the food hell we're about to be in 4 days. Cause you're TNT, dynamite, TNT, and I'll win the fight. We also need to dig to a base area to put all the oxyferns. But we'll farm first, then oxyferns, and then just keep moving it down as we go. There we go. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave a gap of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We won't remove the oxyferns because they'll just provide oxygen while we're busy doing all this. Happy days. Plant. Plant. I should just copy setting and just drag it across as I go. Oh, man, my back is killing me. Gotta keep reminding myself, at least I'm vaccinated. You might have a bad back from it, but you're vaccinated. I'm now 92% COVID resistant or something like that. There's water. That's going to be a steam geyser for water. That's really good to have. I would need to find a way to cool it down though, but we'll worry about that later. Dooby-doo. Right, I don't want to go past about 5 dupes for the moment, just to ensure we've got enough oxygen supply, because we're already running low on it, like really low. So we need to, hey, welcome to the struggle bus, my dude. We need to somehow supply oxygen. Do we have algae? That's a big negative, or at least it doesn't look like it from this. Alright, so where's an oxygen store? Above us. So 1, and then if you would kindly dig up here. Yeah, you don't need that. Alright, easy, easy, easy. Still not finding any other vents other than this one. Yeah, okay, great. Alright, we're at the point where I wanted to be. Now we need to switch over to this one. Alright, we're producing food, so we need to begin cooking it. Again, this is not the permanent kitchen, it's just to work with while we're here. And we also need to put the food down here. Can we just make a nice clear chunk there, please? So we can dump all the food down there at least. Yup. All copy settings 1. Two. Okay, can you please cook all the lice loaf? And that'll do. And who do we have now? Please give me some algae. Blossom seeds, amazing. Oh, that's tempting though. We stick with the blossom seeds. Yeah, struggle bus, man. Life is a fucking struggle most of the time. I use the struggle bus, man, because like that's what I do in games. You just get on the struggle bus and you just keep going. Okay, I'm actually going to send a small search down this way. That's bleach stone. I don't want to break that open yet. Don't want to deal with bleach yet. And if I do that to there, what we can do is dig there. I think that's a patch of bleach stone I'm digging over, but hopefully it won't release too much bleach, and this might give us something down here we can use. Yeah, so we got hot water coming out at 110, yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't really care about the achievements. Yeah, I need to find some geysers. I need to find some cold stuff to cool that so I can use it for the base. Because using it hot will eventually just stop things growing. That'd suck. What to do, what to do, what to do. I can't wait forever. Oxygen is still limited. We are getting tons of it pumped out of here though. Yeah. Pushing it down a bit. Okay, okay, okay. So if I can't cool it via any water, and I've got a feeling there's going to be a volcano there. My favourite supreme leader, or are we talking recent history, or, you know, can I go through all of history? Because if all of history, man, Genghis Khan, he pioneered bloody germ warfare. Genghis Khan the whole way. Recent, oh. Mao Zedong's a good choice. Our glorious chairman. Who else would I pick? I mean, of course you've got Kim Il-sung, Kim Il-jung and all that, but they're kind of... They're not really that wild. Well, I mean, he did kill his sister recently. So, you know, kind of maybe he's a little bit wild. Good question, man, good question. I'm thinking maybe... Man, you got me stumped for that. No, I'm going to stick with Mao Zedong. He's definitely top of my list for that one, for a glorious leader. For having all the right ideas and executing them in all the worst ways possible. Man, I don't even know what I'm looking to research here. What do I need? Hydroponics would be good, so let's just dump that as a job to be done. It's on order to be built. Stop complaining about it. Right, okay, so this is what water. It's pretty warm though, 30 degrees. We're making any real indent down here to see what's below us. Alright, what have you got for me? Joy seeds are super handy. I will take them actually. Great for decoration. Okay. Ideally I need to sort this out so I can get all my oxyferns down here. But let's just check the temperature map around us. Pretty ice cold there. Warm there. Ice cold here. We've got a lot of cold around us, which is good. Which means I could dig into this and let it just drip and cool down here naturally. I'd have to get rid of all this. Kim Il-sung, yeah. I mean, you kind of have to. Like, I'm not saying you should, you know, worship people that become dictators and all that, but you know, you really have to kind of admire what he did. And it's the same with Mao Zedong and that, man. You have to admire the fact that they could get so many people to follow them. Oh, we finally found something. Okay. Skills. Not yet. Okay, so I want to get this moved into its own tank. Somewhere off to the side. Like here. So what's this? Carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide. I'm fine with letting that in the base. Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to remember that some of these guys did it with the permission of their people, which is just nuts if you're honest about it, but they did it. They absolutely did it. You don't always get what you pay for, but sometimes you get something very different. Right, can we get this done so I can build a ladder? That's one of my favourite cars, especially out of the Soviet Union, the Lada. Oh, yes please. I would love to own one. Right, okay, so we're not great on food, but they are getting fed. The toilets are getting unclogged. I mean, we are just surviving. Meep, meep. Oh, come on, man. I want to see what this guy's is about. And I need you to get more skills, and I need you to be happier, and I need all this to be built. Alright, because this will allow me to start collecting ethanol. Ethanol we can use as a power source later on. What have you got for me here? Sand. That's a good pickup. Not that we have a thing to clean the polluted oxygen yet, but we're going to have plenty of that eventually. Because it'll all pile up from the toilets, which is good and bad because it creates oxygen at the same time. We've got to clean out a lot of dirty oxygen there. Yuri Gagarin, what a legend, man. Yuri Gagarin deserves statues built all over the world of him. I mean, can you imagine the size of the size of his nuts, basically? The first man in space. That's beyond brave, man. Beyond brave. He agreed to jump into, and you've got yourself stuck in there. God damn it. Callista, what are you doing? Priority now. I said priority now. Dead. God damn it. Right. I'm not having that. That's just wrong. Why did you climb in there without a way to get out? But Yuri Gagarin, man, yeah, he's... On a scale of 1 to gangster, he's like supreme gangster. I don't know how much I did or didn't do now. No, I didn't really move anything else, did I? No, I don't think so. Right, I need to find out what this is. I need to move all that goddamn ethanol. Need to use up the water too. But yeah, Yuri Gagarin is a Yuri Gagarin forever, man. I don't know what else to say other than what a dude. What an absolute legend. It's something that people really take the wrong side of, like the whole space race stuff. Like they always talk about, like, you know, oh, the Americans got to the moon, blah blah blah. Man, if it weren't for Yuri Gagarin, the Americans would have taken even longer to get to the moon. Yeah, Giga Chad, man, Giga. Meat gets a skill point, nice. Yeah, get into the crop farming. Oh, there's another one. So we've got good chances here. Good chances of getting something good. Alright, and you're slowly building the pool. The ethanol pool. I think our wonky oxygen production is just keeping us alive. Just. Definitely need to sort that at some point. But even people get the wrong sort of impression with the Soviet Union as well, man. Yeah, it wasn't great. A lot of people starved, a lot of people got in trouble, but you forget what the amazing things they did by all agreeing to work together, and that is just... That's what you should be taking from it. If you can get enough people to agree to work together, you can achieve anything. Yeah, I mean, Sputnik 1, man. They were the innovators. And where do you think the Russian, Soviet scientists, Russian scientists, any Soviet nation scientists, where do you think they went after the collapse of the Soviet Union? NASA hired them all. It's the same thing that happened at the end of World War II. Where did all the German scientists go? United States, Great Britain, France. You know, when you take the spoils from a war, even a Cold War, you take all you can. Right, what have you got? I can't take another dupe, so just give me resources. And do you know what? Let's start the resource stack. Where do we want it? I mean, I kind of want it in the central column. We only need the one kitchen here, really. So yeah, we'll central column it, but I'm going to need to... actually, this can be done for now. And I'll tell you what, Soviet champagne is pretty damn good. I think it's even still called Soviet champagne. That stuff will get you there. Right, so we don't want bleach stone. So, right, I've got to go through these one by one, haven't I? Take off bleach stone. Critter eggs, no. Cultivable soil, yes. Organic, only eggshell. raw minerals and seeds. Right. Copy, paste. We get the base cleared up a little bit. We got this going, we got that going, fantastic. Ethanol, auto bottle, fantastic. Stuff is getting done. Man, you got to really respect like what the Soviet people did, what they went through. Like, because without the people, you would never have lasted more than a day. I think definitely people take the wrong lesson away from communism, because all they think of is dictators and all that, and they don't think of the reality behind the concept. You know, everyone gets what they need. That's a pretty good concept, bruv. It's pretty good. But anytime you start talking about stuff like that, people go, oh, well, you supported communism, did you? No, I don't support communism in the way it's been done. But the concepts are pretty good. Why are we starving? We got 13,000 calories. Get over yourself. But as a British person, I'll tell you what was an interesting yeah, the original concept is great. But I'll tell you what was a really strange concept for me that I got to learn. Right, so I've been to Hungary like tons of times. I bloody love it. I think it's one of the best countries on the planet. And you know, they're kind of Nazi supporters. And being British, I was like, what the fuck, man? Why the fuck would you support Nazis? What the fuck is that about? But when I spoke to an older Hungarian, like he was 70, 80 odd, and the way he put it was, you know, we had the Nazis first, then we had the Soviets, and the Soviets were worse. So, well, yeah, I guess from that point of view. Ah, I can speak some Hungarian now. Love it. But like when it's explained to you from that point of view, you kind of go like, well, fuck, man, I get it. I mean, it ain't pleasant, but get it. Yeah, I've even got a... Yeah, both ends of the stick. Like, the Hungarians got it real bad through World War II. Like, I did some research afterwards, man. Hungary, like Budapest and that, was kind of the equivalent to London of its time. It wasn't exactly as wealthy, but it was quite wealthy. They were doing quite well. And then, you know, World War II breaks out, and all of a sudden their whole country is absolutely robbed blind, up and down. Like they got so screwed in that, so screwed. So we don't have anyone that can do the bigger research, right? That's why we're stalling out there. So I need to go for stuff like this. But like, you just can't really imagine it. Even when we talk about it nowadays, man. Like, if you've ever been to Budapest, there's the House of Terror. That is a sobering experience. Like, you go to Budapest to party, but trust me, even if you turn up at the front doors of the House of Terror drunk, you're going to leave there wide-eyed and very awake. And like one of the statues they have on the Danube River in Budapest is just a bunch of brass shoes on the edge of the water. Right, and I was with a Hungarian, and I asked her like, "What's this about?" And she went, "Well, the shoes are there as a reminder." A reminder of what? A reminder that they used to bring Hungarians down to the river, order them to take off their shoes, shoot them, and throw them in the river. They did that because the shoes were worth more to them than their lives were. And that's just horrifying. Like if you have any thought towards it at all, that's just fucking horrifying. A pair of shoes are worth more than your life. And like, well, that's not even something that doesn't still occur. That still happens, man. Happens in the United States. It happens in Brazil. It happens You know, in loads of countries across the world, it's real fucked up. Real fucked up that shit happens. Couldn't imagine valuing a pair of shoes more than someone's life, even if you paid me to imagine it. Because what's a pair of shoes, man? What's a pair of shoes? Man, I'll walk barefooted if I have to. If you want my shoes, man, take them. No need to kill me for them. Right, we are fugged a little bit here because we've got no oxygen. But we are going to have to start tapping into this. I can't wait for this to be emptied. I could up the priority. Look, let's just burn through the water, shall we? Let's not worry about it at all. Let's just have tons of oxygen and not care. We're going to go the American route. We're just going to plunder all the resources and not worry about what happens after. Oh man. Is that another email from YouTube? It is. Excellent. I'm now 6 wins to 7 for the copyright strike. Man, Auschwitz is another place that is a hell of a sobering experience. That's, yeah. There are some places in this world, man, you go there and yeah, it's hard to explain until you do something like that. Because, like, fuck. You walk past people all day, every day. Can you imagine just it being a Tuesday and you're sending people into a chamber to be gassed to death? Like, man, some of that stuff is just so dark. And it's even horrible to think about, but you know, you have to remember these things, because if you forget, if you let it go by the wayside, it will happen again and again and again. Like, man, if like, I like history, I'm real interested in it. Like, Auschwitz wasn't the first place people gassed people, you know. Like, one of the earlier ones was the Italians in Ethiopia. They were gassing Ethiopians. That was before World War II. It wasn't the first time people got gassed. And like, I'm not even going to sit here and say that the UK's a dream child. We're not, because we went across the world and wiped out tons of natives for nothing more than the free real estate. I know, the meme, but you know, it's true. Lest we forget, man. Damn straight, lest we forget. Man, I do my best, right? Every day of your life, you should be looking at other people as you look at yourself, man. If you bump into someone that's down on the luck or whatever, give them what you can. Man, I even got my mum into that kind of thinking, right? Because she had a whole cupboard full of blankets, right? And they never got used. So, you know, we spoke about it for a while, and I was like, you do know we can just go down to town and find some homeless people, give them some blankets. They're getting used, you know, it improves their lives and it improves yours, because you don't have to clean out a cupboard full of fucking blankets, you know? But even that, it's a little thing, man. It's a little thing, but it changes the world. It changes the world. Whether you think it or not, it really does. Oh, this is going to suck for ages because of the bloody pips and stuff. Hell of a conversational change. Why are you sleeping here? What's wrong with you? Bye. You don't even have narcolepsy or anything. I don't know what your issue is. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oxalite, lovely, little bit of oxygen. Wang Wang? Yeah. I can't really push anyone that much further. I could do huge super hard digging, which would give me access to these if I could ever get there, if this would ever get empty. Do you know what? High priority. Man, I'm originally from a place called Essex, but I now live in Devon. So I went from the southeast to the southwest. Much more relaxed down here. Like, this is like, you're from Wales. Oh, nice. Where in Wales, my dude? Like, obviously, don't give me your street address, just rough area. Because man, I used to go to Wales every now and again. Trying to remember the town I went to when I used to run pubs, because I used to have to go there every now and again. Near Cardiff. Yeah. It's probably one of the better places to live. Like, some of the little villages and that are real nice, but there is so little. Lovely. Right, this is getting done now. I do need a researcher like no tomorrow. And we need to kit out the room to be an actual room so they get a bonus from it. I can speak a few things in Welsh. Dwi'n hoffi coffee. Pop ping, which, believe it or not, is microwave. Did that wrong. No, my Welsh is nowhere near that good. Alright. Improvements are being made. It's just taking time. This is beginning to drain. I went to Welsh for my whole life. Only now I just got into an English college. Nice. I think it's really important keeping Welsh alive, believe it or not, because it's one of the original languages of the British Isles. Because, like, the Romans kind of destroyed the native language that was here before. But things like Welsh are remnants of it, so they're very important to keep, very important to teach, very important to have. Man, you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you're from. It's a modern problem, my dude. The job issues is a modern problem. It's a case of we need a researcher. Lindsay, right? Who have we not added in? Life through Sunnies. And you get straight on your research. But like there's in the Welsh language specifically, there aren't enough job opportunities. If you're looking at that narrow field, because all you can do is basically teach it. But I mean, the job issues we're all having at the moment is because the economy is changing, just as it did for post the Industrial Revolution. We are now in the technological revolution, basically, because we don't need people to manufacture anything, and the jobs for manufacturing are now disappearing. They are a thing of the past, and it will continue like that. The only problem is the redistribution of wealth from that, it's going to make some people incredibly wealthy and many people very, very poor. Right, if these are not operating, so we'll take these. We will take that and even dig up all that. Oh man, I'm out of tea. I'm out of liquid. I really do wonder what this time period of life is going to be called in history. The post-technological revolution. Could even be pre-technological revolution, because obviously we don't know what the next technologies are going to be. Speaking of technology though, what I've been keeping an eye on lately are fusion reactors, man. They're so close to making it work. And it's so much energy. As soon as it ticks over, they're like, the equivalent is of saying you need it to run for 10 seconds to produce more power than you put in, and they're at like 9.9 seconds. That's an easy analogy for it. So close. Even when they do get over that mark, it will take another 15-20 years to really get it running perfectly, but getting the first step done is most important, that's for sure. We do have a researcher now, so can you just scrap through that? Okay. This is going to take ages, it feels like. Yeah, because they get no oxygen down there. So they put it in a bottle, drop it, and then someone else collects the bottle. Do I have a job? Not as per se. I basically trade a bit of cryptocurrency, and that keeps me okay. I don't live like a fantastically wealthy life. I just literally live okay from a couple of hours trading every day. I probably just outdo benefits, if I'm honest with you. Probably just. But you know, if I can survive without benefits, why not? Why not? Right, fridge, that's better food storage, but we need power for it. Power is going to be our next big thing once we get these geysers checked out. Yeah, no more dupes, because oxygen is rough. I get asked questions like that quite often about working and stuff, but I've never been interested in money, man. I don't even really, I don't make any money off this at the moment anyway. But even when I do, that money isn't going to be really spent on me. Spent on a fancier work computer, yeah, sure, but other than that, I'll find stuff to do with the money. Maybe save the world, you never know. I mean, someone has to try, don't they? Like, it's not even like I'm sitting here going, I could save the world. I have a plan that could save the world. Or at least make global warming a lot easier on us. So, you know, I'm not walking into this half-cocked or anything. I know where the money would be going if we ever make money off this. that's kind of the beauty of me doing this. Because even if I make £5, £10 in a month, it doesn't matter. That money can be spent to do good. It doesn't have to go to me, I don't need it. I mean, we're burning through some of this water, that's at least something. This is taking a long time though. All of this is taking a long time. We are moving the ethanol, but it is slow going. Slow going indeed. And then we've still got that to go. Do you know what? Let's just... This one continues here. Let's just go around, shall we? Check at least one out. It's better than nothing. Right, but are any of these jobs going to get finished off anytime soon? There are 5 of you. Or are you researching as more of an important priority, I wonder? Well, I mean, everything's getting done, so let's not worry about it, shall we? Because this ethanol will last us quite a while as a power source. But if one of these is like a natural gas geyser or something, we'll definitely get working with those pretty quick. Another? I'll take the rust, thank you very much. Free rust. Just what I always wanted. Oh, come along. I thought I killed all of you off already. Apparently not. I know I could I could download the mod for a shine bug reactor or something, but I just can't be bothered with shine bugs. They're an absolute pain. I mean, you can even trap them to go grow plants, but again, not worth the time and effort in my eyes. For how little a light bulb costs in energy, it's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. We're building up a nice amount. Let's move the priority on this because I want to check out what this is. And I know the trick for cheating to see what they are, but I don't like that. We're going to keep this sealed as long as possible. But I could give them a small amount of oxygen, I suppose. Nah, they can struggle on. Let them struggle. How are we looking now? Do we actually... We're keeping a small layer of oxygen. So we're better. We're not great, but we're better off. And this is just more food percolating through the system, which is fine. We are beginning to dig. Charge. Come along now. Get through. Get through. This can take bloody ages still. Because I think we've only got one digger that can dig through most of this. As it gets lower down, they're going to have less and less oxygen, so it's going to take a while. There is algae though. We could boost our system with some algae. Let's not bother. Let's just add a little. skill point, research, thank you. And that's all we can do until stuff like this is built, because once you have a room, you get a bonus to your morale. Still draining, still draining. We're about halfway down. Still alive, and another. You shouldn't be starving, there is food. Something else down there as well. And this is frozen, this is very cold over here. Skill point again, we can't do anything with it until we've got this done. Oi oi oi. It's going to keep popping with that combat until it dies. Just kill it already. He's already dead. Right, okay, so that's pretty much research for that section done. We'll do that while it's while we've got nothing better to do. Getting close. And we might actually drain out the ethanol first. You shouldn't be starving. There is food. It's not great food, but there is food. Tons of water. Incredibly hot though. Throwing it through whatever this is would be great. Oh look, plastic bed. Nice. Nice. What? Who got hurt and why? T3 4. Fallout 4, yes man, it's something I want to play through again. I want to play through Fallout 4, I want to play through Skyrim, I want to play through do you know, I had another one but I've completely forgotten what it is. Ah, The Witcher 3, I want to do those 3 over again. For sure. And probably Elite Sniper as well, that was good. Oh no, I won't back down. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty. That is a banger. Like truly, that is an absolute banger. Whoever wrote that deserves Sniper Elite 4, yeah, that's the one. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed shooting off Hitler's left nut. Was a fantastic mission. Why why has everyone just all of a sudden started pissing on the floor? Because all the toilets are down. Ugh. Fix these toilets. They've got too many priority 9 things, I guess. And they're ignoring their other duties. Oh god. Could you not? Oh, you even got it in the good water. Why did you go and stand on the highest position and vomit off of it? You're the worst. There is food. There is food. You're lying to me. But yeah, they're on my list as games that we've got to play through again. And I need to do another session with Callista on OSU. Ah, that is an issue. Yes, that is an issue indeed. So cut that down, cut that, and that. That should give us access back to the water again. I mean, I'm doing this so horribly, making them breathe crap air all the time, but it's just easy. They can survive on the bare minimum until we get everything running. Right, but food apparently is now becoming an issue, so it's time to from here to here, get rid of those, and move it all down another level. Oh look, you've almost done it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? There's a lot less torture. But where are you? You're somewhere in here. Where are you hiding? Where are you? Huh. I can't click through them? Ah, there you are. You're blonde. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, no wonder you cured of food poisoning. There's no oxygen down here. You can't stay poisoned in an oxygenless environment. Any chance of this getting done? I'm trying to work on your starvation, man. You just won't catch up. And like, look, we can just cancel that. There's just digging left now. But yeah, we can't touch skill points. Not until we have better stuff available. We can't really be that low on oxygen, are we? We bloody are. What am I doing? I'm killing these people. Alright, well, every oxygen hole is now getting cracked open. Got to remember to turn the priority for this right back down afterwards. Alright, get to it, guys. Actually, you're going to starve to death, aren't you? I know what you're like. Oh, it was an emergency, so I starved to death. Oh, look, mate got stuck. You can dig yourself out of this mess. You don't eventually run out of oxygen. You can honestly provide them with oxygen. I've just been an absolute arsehole. I've been making them run on bare minimum. 4 people starving. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. And he's just peed all over the floor. Fantastic. Right, so we should be out of starvation mode. Yeah, great. Look, you just have to dig this one block and you're free. These aren't growing because no one's planting because everyone's doing the wrong thing. Okay, was that a little bit of farming being done? Or did my eyes deceive me? No, a little bit of farming is being done. Fantastic. They might actually not die. What is this? Carbon dioxide. We don't care about that. That was a waste of time and energy. You have oxygen. A bit. They'll keep you going longer. Survival by the barest definition of the word. Alright, so no research is now being done. Let's get everything else done. So these all millwood, yeah? Yeah, fantastic. Alright. You're gonna finish draining this? Are these ladders ever gonna be built? Is any of this ever gonna be built? $100 later. Well, at least they're making food now. There is that. But if you just build anything that's on back order, man, Jesus. I know there's a lot of options for your jobs, but like, just do any of them. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. What a tune. I wonder when season 2 comes out for that, because I've got to see it. There is no option. Witcher season 2. 17th of December. Lovely. I'll watch that over Christmas. I don't actually think they can reach this, so we've got to scrap it. That's very important. Well, they're getting there. I mean, this is slow as hell, but stuff's getting done. Oh look, we've even got one less block over here to worry about now. Fantastical. Fantastical. Wait, that look like liquid? No, it's not. I thought that was liquid phosphorus background there. That would have been rough. That would have been some hot stuff. Let's micromanage the farm out so that gets done properly. Okay, when we finally start running out of these, which we're not going to for a minute. Oh yeah, I haven't put them on schedules either. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. This all needs changing as well, so look, we're going to go start here, 1, 2, 3, not 4. I don't care. Right, 3, you're going to get 2 downtime before bed, 1 bathroom. You get bathroom in the morning, hour of downtime, then you work. Right, that looks pretty good to me. Do you know what? No one should be forced to start work first thing in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next shift, they move it down 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bathroom before and in the morning, and work the rest. Who's the last one? Meep meep. Meep meep. Oh, why you? I just gave you better schedules. I hate you with a passion. Who are you? Grand Torpedo. God damn it, dude. Why are you still doing it? Just stop. Man, just stop. Get help. That doesn't belong there. This start has been so slow, man. So slow. Well, this bit finally got built. To circle into your richer old valley of plenty. You don't belong there. You're an imposter. We desperately need to get them on a hydroponic system so we don't have to deal with them. Or deal with them less. Can we... I mean, it's really good to have all this ethanol over here. I'm not going to complain. It's taken ages, but I'm not going to complain about it. Right, so we do have a steady stream of oxygen coming out of here. It's not tons, but it's definitely helping. Alright. Then I want this drained out so I can get to here. If anyone ever builds this ladder, we'll be right in business because there's barely any ethanol there. But I'm judging their jobs go by distance from this, and if that's the case, all this should be done first. Oh, I mean, they're doing this. Again, I can't really complain. I can, but I'm not gonna. And that steady stream of oxygen should start looking better and better. Yeah, and thanks to old mate who peed all over the floor or vomited all over the floor, we've got to clean that up as well. Fantastic. Fantastical. Not to be confused with the fantastical. One is a very cool testicle, and one is just fantastical. Yeah, no, get out of here. Said he's a scumbag, don't you know? That's not mop, that's mop. Alright, now let's look at the oxygen pouring out of these bad boys. We now have a distinctive layer. So we've got some oxygen pressure, 400 grams. We've got next to no oxygen pressure. But the more of these oxyferns we put in, the better off we'll get. We'll burn through more and more water that way, but it's fine. This can be dug up. I don't know why they make sounds like cows, man. Look. Priority 9 this. And then mop this with priority 9. And then I think I can get on with my life. Alright, okay, apart from this one spot, which is 90 grams short of a full tile for some reason. That should give it a wide enough area for us to mop that. Alright, and that'll be another geyser we can check out. Hopefully this has some use. That's a warm section. This section is freezing cold, man. Snow everywhere. Alright, come along now, come along now. Go. Dig it out, dig it out, dig it out. Is that... Nope, still too much. Anyone? Get this job done? Once we've done this, food storage and stuff we'll work on. I possibly will research a petroleum generator so I can use the ethanol up. It's free power, but that's a lot of carbon dioxide. That's a bit of an issue. Oh look, you made some room. How wonderful. Still too much, you say? How about we dig out that? Finally, the ethanol has fallen. Oh, that took a long time. Right, we'll top priority it because I really do want to know what's in here. Get to work. I'll have to go make a cup of tea as well. Life without tea is not worth living. Isn't to Mr. Inconspicuous? You don't even have to say out. New printables. Yeah, give me them. That reminds me, if we're not doing anything right now, we should absolutely be improving the look of the place. Right, I really do like getting automation stuff done, so that'll do. Come along now, finish it off. 6 squares to go. 5. Someone peed somewhere. I bet it was the same guy as before. I hate you. I detest you. Why must you pee on my floor? No. That's a volcano. Great for power generation, but not so great right now when I'm looking for something to cool water down so I don't have to get burnt all the time. This is not great. That oxytherm though is useful. So this is the edge of the map, so it's going down here isn't exactly perfect, but that went wrong. But so the ladder would go here. Let's do a bit of exploration down that way. You never know, we might find one hiding here or something. I can dream anyway. I can dream, Harold. Yes. So step 1 that will make everyone happy is a 1 and a 2. Let's just put this whole block up to priority 9 because it's actually would improve our morale. And these joy seeds can then be used to great effect. And we'll win a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Because these last in all conditions. Doesn't matter the temperature, they'll be happy. Right, that's a lovely update. That's at least getting us somewhere. Didn't uncover anything down this way. Apart from this super cold biome, which I think we should use for the water supply. Let's try and locate it. or at least one edge to work towards. Yeah, automation, lovely. Oxygen, better. Still 350-ish grams, not amazing. Not amazing at all. And then we want to drain that out as well, and that too. Got to drain the swamp. I do need more oxygen. I need lots more oxygen. But I've got too many jobs and not enough dupes, which tends to happen early on. But I am at the point where food has become reliable again, so I think we hire the next person. And we are beginning to actually beat back their lack of morale, so we can even improve them further. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's get this done as well then. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Because even if I build up to here, I think it will count as a room as itself then. We'll actually check that, because it might need that. Right, room overlay. Let's see when this ticks over to an actual room. Or not. Anyone want to finish it off? No? Anyone? There's 2 blocks. No, you're all going to bed. Okay. We will bring in the next dupe for sure. Because an extra set of hands now is quite useful. Okay. Yes, it does look over the barracks. Extra morale, that's exactly what we were after. Perfect. Okay, what do we need? We've got a bunch of farmers. A cooker would be good. Falls asleep periodically, Mima. Right, let's replace Mima. Right, I've already got Euclid, I've already got Wham Wong. I don't know who the third person in the stream is, so I can't really add you unless you say something. Failing that, I've got a typical Turner. A typical Turner. And go. Right, your first skill point. Ah, you're already in farming. Well, you're going to be cooking. Priorities. A typical Turner, you cook. Schedule. A typical Turner. It's going to hamper our oxygen, but it means more jobs are going to get completed, which is a plus. And it'll actually really help with oxygen because we need stuff dug up. So, yeah, it's time to go around and collect any oxyferns we can, I guess. I don't see any there. There's 2 here. That can be moved along because you produce more if you're planted. Someone better unblock that toilet, or there's going to be complaints. There'll be complaints at the highest level. It'd be me complaining. Wait, I thought these rooms were 20. Have I built the ones below too big? I have. So I've got to shorten that by 1, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. How common is it that a man overestimates size? Barbecue forever. If there's barbecue going, barbecue for whoever wants it. If men overestimate the size of their little fella, do women overestimate the size of their boobs? Do they get a D cup when they need a C cup? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. I'm sure they're vitally important to science. Alright, build that. We'll get this level completed. Done. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of a rush on this section so we can see what kind of ice we're dealing with down here. If it's whole ice biome, I will just pump the water and let it drop down and just melt some of the snow. It will last for a couple of hundred cycles most likely. Right, oxygen. Again, not great. But there are jobs on to get oxyphones. Can we put a rush on? Small rush on. Anyone? More oxygen, please. Please. Come on, keep digging. I need to see what's down here. You can die, shine bug. No, you're not needed. You're excess to requirements. No printables. Unfortunately, we probably won't be taking a person, no. Right, can we water them? What do they need? Irrigation, they need water. We got water. We aren't researching, are we? Yeah, we are. That's what's using water as well. That's fine. We'll tap that next. Let's just set it up because they take ages to get anything done around here. I'm going to place it there. They can get to it and it will drain all the water that way. Right, you show me a square more. Not enough. Not enough. Everyone on schedule? Yeah. I would like 2 more people, but that's going to require another expansion of the farm, and we haven't even got the oxygen under control yet. Well, we can help it with that, for sure. I am actually going to priority 9 that. Slowly we change the world. Do you know what, now I've done a bit of this, I kind of want to go back to Trackmania. 2-hour session of this, and then I think I might go play some Hell Architect. Do a couple of hour session on that. And then rotate to Trackmania again, I don't know. Maybe some Slay the Spire. I'm kind of feeling Slay the Spire lately. It's been really ticking on my boxes. Right, these toilets need fixing now. Five visits remaining apparently. 3. Put that back at 5. That back at 5, and you're sleeping on the floor for what reason, I wonder? Oh man. I mean, this is going to be a great source of power in the future, but Christ, it's such a pain right now. Carbon dioxide geyser was absolutely useless. I think it is an entire ice biome. Does look that way, that's awesome. That means what we can do is ladder down to here, block it off here, and then we can just do one straight drop into here. That requires me moving more of this bloody ethanol. But I'm fine with that, really. We'll have to... there's going to be dirty water and clean water mixed for a while anyway. Which ain't so bad, really. I could always separate it out so the polluted water sits by the volcano here. Could even cap it off, because that way the volcano, when it erupts, it could then purify the water, as it were. And then later on I could just suck it out with a steam turbine. Yeah, that seems logical. Build copy, number 9 priority. No printable. What you got for me? Curative tablets, lovely. We've got 2 sick people. We'll very much enjoy those, I'm sure. Achievement earned, we don't care. Yeah, this is an entire ice biome. That is awesome news. Won't last forever, but it will last a good long time while this is going off. And then we just have to build a shaft for it to come down. You're gonna... oh, I thought you were gonna dig that out and leave yourself stuck there. But we'll get a person down here, check out what this is, then we'll start worrying about funneling the water down here, because then we can use the water to feed all these oxyferns. Right, okay, look. We need someone on farming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get to it, mate. Wow, we got a good amount of ethanol. Right. Next ethanol issue is over here for sure. Okay, do you know what? A second person is getting stuck on farming forever. Callista, you're a farmer. Callista. Yes, she is a farmer. That's fine. Alright, oxygen is at critical levels. Can you please... oxygen now. Then this straight after. Ah, these people are not very bright. Oakley dokley, oakley dokley. I mean, we've kept it running. It ain't exactly top notch, but it's running. And you know what more can the harvest ask for than the care of the Reaper Man and all that? This is all carbon, right? There is no oxygen hiding down here. There is some as it goes. Wheezeworts are super handy for cooling water too. I might turn this into a water cooling chamber then. It'll be a bit funky, but we'll make it work. Are you not a 9? Now you are. You're a deconstruct and you are a mop. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are jumping. Something like that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of living in a box, living in a cardboard box. That ladder is one space over. It's a good job it didn't get built. That would have annoyed me forever. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Are we actually getting caught up on jobs? You're pulling my leg, right? Oh no, because it was built with a 9 priority, unfortunately. Because I'm a plonker and forgot to turn it back off. Never mind. Still slightly better oxygen flow. And you never know, we might discover something on the way down. I doubt it, but you never know. No research going on? Okay. We should really move towards plumbing and stuff. Cleaning water and all that. We need everything really. Let's just start from the top and work our way down, shall we? That is all the priority 9, so it'll get done eventually. When everyone's woken up. I mean, it's definitely looking more oxygen rich than what it was before, which it is, but we're still really low on pressure. That's what this system will sort out when we get this coming down, because this is kind of overpressured as it is. But we know where we need to be for that, we'll get there. So they're keeping the oxygen system up and running now, which means we're actually going to build some up, I hope. And let's clear out another layer of this because it will help with oxygen flow. Right. Slow but steady, we improve. Right, you need a dining room, you need a kitchen. The kitchen needs moving. Power needs upgrading. What's the problem with this game? Never ends. Never ends. I'm just trying to get the water running, that way we've got a oxygen system that we never have to deal with. Just runs, just works. As is. We may as well put up ethanol collection as well. We may as well. Right, if we pop that there, that will reach the whole lot. I thought that said duplicant died then, I was about to freak. I thought I was doing quite a good job of keeping them alive. There we go, another ethanol collection. Now this appears to be getting done very slowly. Apparently it's taking priority behind this, but that's fine, that's fine. Do we mind? No. Yeah. Yeah. Can't even use the coal burner at the moment because it'll overpower these guys who are just about dealing with the oxygen issue. Just. We really don't have any more hanging around though. No more oxyferns, no more free oxygen. There's some free oxygen, but there's one oxyfern, we'll take it. Priority right this bloody second. Do it, no. That's pretty much the last one by the looks of it. I mean, right, okay, who's my digger? Yeah, you do digging above all else. No. Frostbun, yeah, if you can make it, do it. Same with tofu. Yeah, we'll not do berry sludge. No berry sludge. Yes, full on ice biome. Very nice to have. I'm not going to even connect you up yet. Screw you. Alright, Digger has been around though. He has been making dents, I'm happy with that. We are kind of on top, which is very, very nice. Now, I did want to check whether we got to here. Petroleum or ethanol. Right. So you're taking combustible liquid. Yeah. You put out carbon dioxide, polluted water, and tons of power. Okay. I mean, I'm a bit 50-50 whether I should jump into that right now or not. Actually, I'm not 50-50. We've got 4 minutes left in this session, so no. So, just let it all happen. Can't rush anything anymore, we just gotta wait. Right, is he digging over here? He's almost done over here, legend. The man, the myth, the legend. That is Grand Torpedo. We will cut into that. His face has gone blue because he's got hypothermia. That's funny. These bloody toilets, man. I can't wait till we upgrade. Then I'll never have to deal with them again. Yeah, what the hell am I going to play next day? I think a bit Slay the Spire. I'm in the mood for it. I'm in the mood for getting my backside handed to me over and over and over again. What fun. Go and build that so you can start even more. This should hold tons. We're beginning to flesh out as well. We're beginning to remove the side pieces. We're working on our oxygen, which is okay here. It's about the only place it is okay. But never mind. Once we get our water chute connected and running, we'll be golden. I am going to change the priority of this back down though to let's go for a 5. Because you know there's more important stuff to be doing, such as this ladder in the last minute. Come on, all of you race down here, do this ladder. Just all be like OMG ladder. Oh, there's one that's priority 5. Of course there is. What have you got for me? Snazzy suit, nice. That is a bit of stretch release right there. A typical turner, hop in. Job done. Yeah. We are producing oxygen. Not as much as we should be. And the oxygen apparently is getting stuck here a bit, which means this really needs clearing. Can this be done? No, time's up. Alright, well there's going to be about a 10-minute break. Then I'll be back because I need to make a cup of tea, but that's going to do for oxygen not included today. Right. Peppa Pig, peace.